This is Joe Wayne with the Anti-COINTELPRO Show and InstinctForSurvival.com. Wow, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Mexico. Thanks a lot, Open Borders advocates. Thanks a lot, Teddy Bear Crews. Because if you guys don't remember, back in 2013, whenever the waves and waves and waves of the original, I hate to say original because they're just doing what their parents and grandparents had done before them, but the massive wave of illegal aliens in 2013, what did Teddy Bear Crews do? That's right, Teddy Bear Ted Cruz went down with Glenn Beck, and instead of admonishing these illegals for breaking down our doors and stealing the food out of our mouths, instead of admonishing them, what did Teddy Bear Ted Cruz and Glenn Beck do? They welcomed the waves of illegals with open arms and teddy bears. That's right. Thanks a lot, Teddy Bear Crews. Because, in those waves and waves and waves of illegals, they brought with them illnesses and diseases that have been eradicated for over a century here in the United States of America. They brought with them parasites. It's kind of a surrealistic thing, It's like parasites on top of parasites. You have the parasitic illegal aliens. Well, first you have the parasitic politicians who are pushing the parasitic illegal aliens on us. And then the parasitic aliens have parasitic superbugs that they are bringing with them. Literally, not just viruses and bacteria and diseases that were eradicated for over a century here in America, but they are bringing bugs, super bugs. These bugs, these lice that they're bringing with them can't be killed by the regular old over-the-counter products, right? Of course not. Because just like the super illegals and the super parasites politicians push on us, they're bringing super lice with them. Thanks a lot, Teddy Bear Crews. Thanks a lot, Obama. And what really, I'm going after my daily digital diatribe on the decrepit situation that we find our country in, I'm going to play a little video for you that really pissed me off this morning to no extent and drove me to the mic once again. In regular form of the mainstream media maggots, they are going to show you this story from their perspective. They're going to show you the story that they want to show you. And the story they want to show you is all of these white people, right? You see nothing but white folks in this video. Focused. Hell, they don't even mention the 80% illegal alien population that are the residents that have invaded the Dallas-Fort Worth area. That's right, DFW is where the superbug story is being told from. And in normal mainstream media propagandist fashion, they're blaming it on the white guy, the white woman, the white kid, the white privilege. Thanks a lot, white privilege. Thanks a lot. My white privilege saved me from super lice. Not hardly. My white privilege saved me from having to pay rent. Not this month. My white privilege made me a millionaire. Not this life. Nope, no free rides here. And sooner rather than later, you illegal hordes, the invaders that were foisted on our country by the parasitic population of the parasitic politicians. That's right, they have foisted these illegals on us. They have foisted $21 trillion in debt. The real debt is closer to 200 trillion. Well, I just hope to God that Donald J. Trump is elected without a contested convention, because that's not what the people want. You know, if you Republicans and you Democrats wish to keep the party going in any fashion at all, yes, it's going to be a scaled back party. You're not going to be able to receive all of the free money. The gravy train is going to be turned off, shut down, and you puppet politicians are going to have to finally win an election, not a selection. You're going to have to finally win an election off of your strength of character, right? Just like MLK said, you're going to have to win over the people with the content of your character, which most of you will, at that point, end your political career. My suggestion, 100% publicly funded elections. 100%. No private donations, no corporate donations, no donations from anybody unless we can verify where those funds came from. My suggestion that everyone running, if they wish to take public funds, if they wish to run for office, do like Donald J. Trump. Do it on the fly. Do it on the cheap. Use these social marketing mechanisms that we have to market yourself. But that's not what it's all about, right? No, it's all about getting paid. You know, laughing arrogantly at the public as you take money out of the mouths of our babies, as you destroy any semblance of the country that our descendants fought and died for. You laugh at us. You kick us when we're down. But guess what? Things are a-changing. And if you Republicans think that you're going to arrogantly continue to laugh at the public while using our tax dollars to fund your lies, right? To fund your gravy trains, to fund your life at the expense of our life, pushing us below the poverty line while you soar into the stratosphere with the rest of the elite corrupt criminal class. Your days are numbered. Your days are numbered, and when you punk-ass politicians leave, you're going to take your illegal little voting block with you. Because guess what? The 18th Amendment, in my opinion, will be fought out in the Supreme Court, and it will be ferreted out that the 14th Amendment, that no amendment gives an illegal alien's child birthright citizenship. You're going to learn that when you're born in Canada to a Cuban father, to a mother who is voting in Canadian elections, you're going to learn that next time around, Teddy Bear Cruz and Barack Obama and anybody that would follow in their felonious footsteps, you're going to find out that next time you try that, we're going to remember the last 8 years. We're going to remember all the lies and deception, while you people like Teddy Bear Cruz preach traditional constitutional values, and out of the other side of your mouth, you preach violating those same values. Knowing that you are completely unnatural, Teddy Bear Cruz, knowing that you're not a constitutionalist. No, you're not a constitutionalist. You're an opportunist, just like the rest of the establishment political puppetry, parasitic pigs. You're all opportunists. And let me tell you something. If you really, really, really think you're going to get away with stealing the delegates from Trump or any other candidate that is not going to toe your illegal line to decimate the American people, you're going to find out very quickly that the worm has turned for you corrupt criminals in the District of Criminals. You leave your home states to go down to the District of Criminals with the rest of the criminal cabal, and you think you're safe. You think that you can shit all over your constituency without any reprisal. Well, go ask Eric Cantor how long that's going to fly. Go ask John Boehner just how many times we can be poked in the chest and laughed at arrogantly after you literally take the money out of our back pocket, out of our bank accounts. When you literally kill at will while giving your illegal NDAA the color of law, when nothing could be further from the truth. Let me go ahead and compose myself, step down off my digital soapbox, and roll that beautiful bean footage. This is Joe Wayne with the Anti-COINTELPRO Show. Good day.
When you think of a salon treatment, killing bugs, probably not the first thing that comes to your mind, right? But the rise of so-called super lice has now specialty shops opening up all across DFW. CBS 11's Gabriel Rojas live for us from Frisco with more. Gabriel.
Well, Doug, I'm learning that getting checked for lice is a relatively simple process. What Sherry's doing to my hair right now is what she would do for any family member of a child with lice, and more families are looking for a guarantee that the problem is solved. The whole thing caused so much embarrassment. This Frisco mom asked us not to show her face on camera, but she wanted other moms to know they're not alone.
I thought we outgrew it. I thought we were out of the zone of having to worry about lice anymore.
When she found lice in her high school daughter's hair, she spent 10 days using over-the-counter products, thinking she killed them all. But when she brought her daughter to lice lifters for peace of mind, she learned the eggs from the lice were still there.
They're super lice today, and they're immune to over-the-counter products. And so that is why you're seeing places like this show up.
Beth Kirshner's salon is one of several across DFW that offer a more aggressive approach to treating lice. 11-year-old Emma Williams came with her whole family after her little sister found lice in her own hair.
Well, our mom checked all of us yesterday after she found Lily's, and she checked all of us and she figured out that we all had it.
Emma's mom says there's a growing need to monitor children for lice. Schools don't always send home notifications when classmates have lice, and the stigma that surrounds the condition can lead some parents to hide the problem.
Like she was telling me one of her friends at school had lice, and her mother told her not to tell anyone.
Super lice and efforts to keep the problem quiet aren't the only things contributing to the rise in cases.
A biggest way that the kids are getting it is the selfies with the heads. It's head-to-head contact is how you get it.
I'm happy to report they tell me I do not have lice. It only took them about 5 minutes to check, and if I did have them, it would only take about an hour to treat, and either way, I wouldn't have to feel embarrassed. We're live in Frisco. Gabriel Rojas, CBS 11 News.
down our doors and stealing the food out of our mouths. Instead of admonishing them, what did Teddy Bear, Ted Cruz, and Glenn Beck do? They welcomed the waves of illegals with open arms and teddy bears. That's right. Thanks a lot, Teddy Bear Cruz. Because, in those waves and waves and waves of illegals, they brought with them illnesses and diseases that have been eradicated for over a century here in the United States of America. They brought with them parasites. It's kind of a surrealistic thing, It's like parasites on top of parasites. You have the parasitic illegal aliens. Well, first you have the parasitic politicians who are pushing the parasitic. This is Joe Wayne with the anti-co-intel of the original, I hate to say original because they're just doing what their parents and grandparents had done before them, but the massive wave of illegal aliens in 2013. What did Teddy Bear Cruz do? That's right, Teddy Bear Ted Cruz went down with Glenn Beck. And instead of admonishing these illegals for breaking down Pro Show and InstinctForSurvival.com. Wow, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Mexico. Thanks a lot, Open Borders advocates. Thanks a lot, Teddy Bear Cruz. Because if you guys don't remember, back in 2013, whenever the waves and waves and waves